Hey guys, it's Sam and Willow here with the Blind Spot. So I had a question on one of my videos the other day asking what type of glasses, sunglasses I use and what type I prefer. And I don't have a preference to a certain brand or manufacturer, but definitely to a certain style. And so I'm going to talk about that today. Figured it'd be easier just to make a video showing you guys. I have a couple different sunglass options here. The ones that I wear now primarily are these. It says Horizon on one side. Yep, and I had to get my CCTV to see that, but it does. It says Horizon. I actually picked these up at a hardware store and just happened to see these, and they fit well. They're big, so they fit on my big head nicely. And so I grabbed them. I think they were only like 12 bucks, 12, 15 bucks. But the style that I prefer is this wrap around style because I am, with my vision impairment, I'm a little bit photophobic. And that means sensitive to light. It sounds like it means I'm scared of light or I'm scared of photography, but no, it means I have a slight light sensitivity. And so whenever I go outside, it's really bright and it hurts my eyes. I have to wear sunglasses. So I prefer the wraparound kind because they completely block out, or they block out a lot of the light. There's always little, very tiny spots around the edge here that the light can creep in, but for the most part, they block out a lot of light. Now the tint color doesn't really matter. I prefer on the cooler side. You know, you'll see some are a little bit more blue, some are a little bit more, have the amber, the warm color. I kind of prefer the blue. These are kind of in the middle, just neutral, I guess. So that's pretty good too. But it can't be too dark because, you know, if it's too dark, I have a hard time seeing things. So a nice neutral tint, a light tint, and also polarized. Has to be polarized. Cut out the UV and all the bad, harmful stuff, the harmful rays. A real quick, easy way to test it is if you go into your car or a car, if your sunglasses are polarized, you'll be able to see the tint on the windows, the driver's side window and the passenger side door window. There's a slight tint that they put on the windows to block the harmful rays. And with the glasses, if they're polarized, you'll be able to faintly see that. I definitely don't go for name brand expensive. In fact, I'm not allowed to have expensive sunglasses anymore. A couple years ago, my wife and I went to Los Angeles, and she bought me a pair of $300, I don't even know what the name brand was, but we got back home and a few months later I left them sitting on a restaurant table and never got them back. So she and myself have given me the rule that I'm not allowed to purchase expensive sunglasses anymore because I will lose them. I sit on them sometimes. I've cracked lenses by sitting on them. So I just can't buy expensive ones because they don't last. So I have these. These are my ones I use now. I also have these, and I'm not sure the manufacturer. Yeah, these don't seem to have a name or anything on them that I can see easily. So I'm not sure, but guaranteed I probably got them at Walmart or something like that. They have a gold tint reflection on the outside, but the tint on the inside is kind of on the blue, on the cooler side. So that's pretty good. I like that. Now, unfortunately, one drawback to these glasses tends to be, for me anyway, the frame around the outside edge. Because I use my peripheral so much, sometimes this can get in the way. You know, especially if I want to kind of look off to the side, I have to turn my head more than I normally would need to see because this frame is blocking it. That's one of the criteria that whenever I'm looking for a pair of sunglasses is to try and find a non-intrusive side frame here. These though are great, and these are just Panama Jacks, but you'll notice that the frame is only at the top and in with the arms here. The lenses just kind of float down below. There's no frame around the outside edge of the lenses. They still wrap around, they still follow the shape of the eye, so they cut out a lot of light. These actually cut out more light than any of my other sunglasses. And because there's no frame around, I can just sit here and look straight out to the side and see it very, very well. There's nothing blocking it. These are great. I don't know why I don't wear these more often, actually. It's a neutral tint. It's not too dark. I think the lenses have kind of gotten scratched up a little bit over the years. I probably need to try and find a new pair. But once again, these probably were only like 10 bucks. So that's it, guys. That's my take on sunglasses. I don't wear prescription glasses, so I don't need the kind that go over your prescription glasses. If you do need that, though, of course, there's different options out there. These are pretty big. These probably could go over some prescription glasses. But basically, the wraparound to block out as much light as possible, a not too dark of a tint, polarized, and for me, I have to be conscious of the frame around the edge of the lens, so it doesn't block too much of my peripheral vision. But that's it, guys. I have another pair that I don't have. They're in the car right now, so I'll just put a picture of those, of me wearing those. But it all follows the same rules. Well, there you go, guys. Hopefully Willow snoring in the background here isn't too distracting. I apologize. She's an embarrassment to the family. Thank you guys for watching. This is Sam with The Blind Spot. As always, if you have any questions, leave them down in a comment. The comment system is pretty wonky. I am not getting a lot of the comments you guys leave, so if I don't respond to your comment right away, I apologize. It's not showing up in my notifications, a lot of the comments. So if you have a question, hit me up on the email. That'd probably be the easiest way, theblindspot@gmail.com. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Willow and Sam, you say goodnight. Bye-bye. We'll see you later.